What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review, old school Raw tonight, as we kicked off the show with Ric Flair tonight. Ric Flair returning back to Raw again. Pretty much yesterday he was at the San Francisco 49ers, pretty much giving him a pep talk and everything, until Randy Orton pretty much came out then, giving Flair a hug, talking about how they were back then in Evolution and stuff. Pretty much had the titles with him and everything. Orton's dead tonight. Pretty much talked about Flair, now he's one of the greatest and everything that he is now since he's the WWE World Champion. And he told the Authority that they need to reconsider that whole match at the Royal Rumble against him and John Cena. He's already beat John Cena at TLC, and pretty much Flair said, like, he pretty much needs to stop crying and told him to wrestle him again, that he defended the title over 3 decades, 7 days a week and stuff. So, and pretty much Orton was telling him, saying that, like, you're one of the most overrated people ever, and you need to stop and everything. Well, Flair said he has 2 Hall of Fame rings to prove he is one of the greatest, pretty much. And pretty much Orton told Flair to leave the ring and everything. Flair said he wasn't going to leave. So you got the belts. That means you're the man in this business. But when you go to your bedroom and everything, are you the man then? And then Orton said he's about to go old school on his ass. And pretty much John Cena came and said, you want to come challenging Ric Flair and everything? Why don't you challenge him tonight? Fight him right now and everything. And we'll see what happens. And pretty much Orton left, and pretty much him and Flair in the ring, Cena and Flair in the ring and stuff. So it's a good opening right there, trying to hype it up for the Rumble. They could reform Evolution. You got Batista coming back. You had Flair tonight. With all these guys you have back, you could bring back Evolution. The Wyatts, pretty much Daniel Bryan now part of the Wyatt family now. Pretty much in a jumpsuit, kind of like Eric Rowan, but like just like a black or gray jumpsuit when he gets Rey Mysterio and the Usos, which Rey Mysterio and the Usos won, which I was very surprised that the Wyatts didn't even win, and you got Daniel Bryan now. That's a good debut in a way. I don't know, and they're already like having problems. I don't know what they were gonna do. I don't know what they were gonna do with Daniel Bryan. It's like nothing's changed. He's just in a jumpsuit now and stuff, since he's now part of the Wyatt family and everything. So yeah, I don't know. It was very odd that they lost and they just got Daniel Bryan and the Wyatt family now. Pretty much then also Batista, they showed pretty much Royal Rumble packages with Batista, and Batista will be in the Royal Rumble, so watch out for that. Batista's going to be in the Rumble. Brad Masters in the back, pretty much selling 3 Hall of Famers that that's going to be Khali versus Sandow again, because of the whatever Khali shows up last week. So pretty much either one of these 3 would be the special guest referee: Sergeant Slaughter, Bob Backlund, or Arn Anderson. And pretty much Kane came in then saying, talking about, you say you're doing a better job, and talking about you didn't want me fired from the director of resources, because if he threatens him that maybe he'll get fired, and if you try to get him fired, that he's going to put the mask back on and go after him then. Big E was headed to the ring until he ran into Nikolai Volkov singing the Soviet Union song, and then running to Ted DiBiase doing a ha ha ha, everybody has a prize with the $1 million belt, and then in the IRS to pay his taxes. Pretty much Big E went against Curtis Axel. Ryback was on commentary. Big E picked up the win, so yeah, I don't know what they're doing with Ryback and Curtis Axel now. Somebody's got to go over here and Continental title. Piper's Pit happened with the Shield. Piper came out. He talked about the Shield pretty much, what they were going to do. Pretty much Piper came out, and the Shield interrupted him because they want to hear from, as Ambrose said, saying we didn't want to hear nothing from a 112-year-old stuff that you've made it this long. And pretty much Piper telling him that none of you, only one person comes close to being good as the mic, and that's CM Punk. And pretty much Piper told Rollins and Ambrose that you guys can beat CM Punk. And he looked at Reigns and said, can you beat a crack in the Shield and stuff if you beat CM Punk? And he touched him and everything. And pretty much Reigns said, pretty much got him to say he's going to beat CM Punk tonight. Said, if you put your hands on me again, I'll break your old ass in half, pretty much. And then pretty much they were ganging up on Piper, and then the Shield, and then CM Punk and the New Age Outlaws came out, then clearing house, knocking them out of the ring. So yeah, Sin Cara went against Del Rio. Del Rio won. Nobody didn't care, even though Sin Cara had I don't know what Sin Cara had sometime, whatever type of push or I don't know. Sin Cara is Sin Cara. And then Del Rio got in the mic talking about he was gonna eliminate Batista from the Rumble, saying he was nothing, and he's a peril, so he's going to eliminate him from the Rumble, pretty much. Yeah, so they did that. Daniel Bryan was in the back with the Wyatts, pretty much telling Harper and Rowan, talking about he was a tag team champion with Kane, and he knows what it needs, and he can teach them. He's here to learn, but he can teach the Wyatts also. And Bray Wyatt pretty much came up from behind saying, like, you don't need to tell him you need to tag with one of them, because next week it's going to be Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan versus the Usos next week on Raw. Goldust and Cody Rhodes went against the Real Americans. Rhodes and Goldust won. Another great tag team match from there. Pretty much Goldust hit the final cut, so he won the match then. DDP was in the back doing his yoga thing, and Booker T came up on him. So you want to see some Booker T yoga, and he tried to do the yoga, and Ron Simmons pretty much came up and said, damn. Great Khali with Rajin Sin. Rajin Sin was back with the Great Khali tonight, so he was back with him tonight, Rajin Sin, and Sergeant Slaughter was the ref. Pretty much Khali won the match, chopped to the head, and pretty much Sergeant Slaughter put him in that choke, so yeah. He put him in a choke and everything, which this match didn't make much sense, but they really need to put Damian Sandow somewhere, because it's getting old with Sandow now. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman came out, and they talked about his t-shirt, Eat, Sleep, Conquer, Repeat. And pretty much what Brock Lesnar does, and trying to talk about the whole old school thing, and pretty much we're talking about legends like San Martino and Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Talking about how Brock Lesnar was the man we could do, because they're just gonna call him legends and that old school. That he seems old and everything, and how Brock Lesnar wants to be the WWE World Champion, and he said that no man in WWE, MMA, or any type of professional sport can be close to Brock Lesnar. And he talked about his t-shirt again, and how they destroyed Mark Henry last week. And pretty much Henry came out brawling with Brock Lesnar, and pretty much he put Henry in the Kimura arm lock and nearly almost broke his arm. Pretty much said to dislocate his arm and stuff. And Lesnar was about to leave until Big Show came out, and he headed to the ring. Lesnar was told him to come in the ring, but he got out of there when Big Show hit the ring then. And pretty much Paul Heyman tried to distract him, and Lesnar tried to come from behind, but Big Show caught him and threw him across the ring then. So I want to see how this is going to go. It's probably going to be Big Show versus Brock Lesnar again, maybe. It could break the ring again. It could be like SmackDown. We'll break the ring. The Bellas went against Alicia Fox and Oksana. Oksana then won. Oksana got the win. I guess they're trying to push Oksana. So, yeah. I don't know. Make sure you watch out this Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Wednesday night. Supposed to be some big announcement for the WWE. Could have to do with the WWE Network. Supposed to be Vince McMahon, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, and Triple H is supposed to be there. So it's supposed to be some big announcement. Another big return tonight. The return of Too Cool, Rikishi, Scotty 2 Hotty, and Grandmaster Sexay. Say they haven't tagged in nearly 13 and a half years. Went against 3MB. Scotty was hitting the worm. Pretty much a huge pop for Scotty 2 Hotty. Looks a little different today. Just without the kind of the mustache, like goatee thing going. And then pretty much, I know Rikishi wasn't really in gear. Rikishi just had like some sweatpants, like his sweat gear on, and a Uso shirt. Pretty much Grandmaster hit the hip hop drop, and Rikishi just kind of hit like a splash on him when Mahal tried to do like a sunset roll up and everything, and pretty much Rikishi sat on him and won the match. Surprise, no stink face. No stink face. But pretty much Too Cool and them danced, so it was good to see that again. It was cool to see them all dance again, all Too Cool and Rikishi. pretty much Justin Roberts invite all the legends out there. The Godfather's music kit coming out there. Pretty much all the legends there now. It's from Too Cool to Rikishi to Ric Flair to the Godfather to Ron Simmons to IRS, Ted DiBiase, Nikolai Volkov. All the guys are out there, and pretty much Bad News Barrett came out there and talking about no one is gonna remember you guys. You're just trying to get your glory days and stuff, and that's your doom. And there, he's gonna be there to remind everybody about the bad news. I don't see how this Bad News Barrett thing is getting over. I really don't. Mean Gene came out talking about the hotline you can call in tonight, 1-800 something, some WCW hotline stuff they were trying to do, and he called out the Outlaws, and Outlaws came out. They did their pretty much ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the children of all ages. Tonight, Deep Generation X proudly brings to you its 5-time WWF Tag Team Champions of the World. I'm not gonna get to the name. You know, in fact, I will. The Road Talk, Jesse James, the Badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws. Yet down that we got 2 words for ya. Suck it, pretty much. The Outlaws came out, did that thing, always get a huge pop for the Outlaws. Called out CM Punk then, and then the Shield came out. Pretty much Reigns went against CM Punk. Awesome match, surprise. The crowd's going for it. This is awesome chant. Pretty much, very crazy way of winning. Pretty much Ambrose got involved in, distracting Punk after Punk knocked him off, and Reigns hit the spear, picking the big win. So Roman Reigns beat CM Punk. And then they were about to do the power bomb on him, and then somebody's music kid, I didn't know who it was at first until Jake the Snake Roberts came out. Pretty much the Outlaws and Punk got back up there and beating up the Shield. Pretty much CM Punk did a giant airplane spin then, and then hit the GTS on him, and then pretty much Jake the Snake brought out the big boa constrictor yellow, and I thought pretty much put the snake on Ambrose then, and on his face near him, and he just picked the snake back up and it ended the show. So it was a really good show tonight for Old School Rock. I got to see a lot of legends I used to know about in the Attitude Era again. Always to see the Outlaws there. Good to see Too Cool and Rikishi back. And I didn't really expect Jake the Snake Roberts to come out. That was kind of a big surprise. Jake the Snake coming out. So, huge surprise for him. But the Old School Raw was pretty much good and everything. So, especially the Reigns and Punk match, and Batista's going to be in there in the Royal Rumble, and now Brock Lesnar still going for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Probably going to be Big Show versus him, and we'll see how this whole Daniel Wyatt thing is going to go, if that gets anywhere. Not really good. Maybe something big is going to happen next week with them. So yeah, so comment, subscribe. Once again, you know it's me, HOOD, coming with the news and reviews. You know what I am, you know what I do. Keep watching this show many times before. And if you ain't down with my review, then I got 2 words for you. Suck it. Pretty much DX got the whole Old School thing going on here tonight. So yeah, I'm out here. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Live reactions, reviews are coming. Royal Rumble's coming up. People get ready for that. SmackDown this Friday. I will see you guys later in the week. So I'm out of here. Peace.